Let's see, I think that he had a purpose to serve during his time here.
Did we actually lose Tupac?
Out of the universe, there's 100%, 85%, you know, they don't know what's going on. 5% do and want to tell everybody, and then there's 10% who do and they don't want the other 85% to know. I think he was part of that 5%. I think everyone is sent here on a mission to find themselves and find out what their purpose is and to fulfill it. Now, he accomplished a great deal while he was here, and oh man, I don't know, because there's fate and there's destiny. You know what I'm saying? It's like fate happens and destiny is what you choose for yourself. So the way he left here, I don't know which one it was, but I just know that if you set a goal and you follow the path, you know, that it takes to get to your final destiny, then you may be able to get there if you can recognize the distractions, you know, that you may run into along the way. And I know that there was a lot of things in his life that may have been distractions, or I don't know, just things that just made it a little bit harder for him to climb that ladder, but he still was a very, very strong person. I've been through a lot of things. It's very similar to what he has been through, but he's been through that much more, and he's accomplished so much more than I have. So I can kind of relate to, you know, him in a sense of being strong and still pushing on and moving forward and trying to follow up with his mission, whatever it may have been. So, but yeah, I do believe he was here on a mission. Tupac gave me lots of advice. The most important advice he gave me was to be 100% real. He said that if I was real with somebody and if they couldn't accept it, then it was better to be respected for being real than, you know, to try to lie, because to pacify someone else's feelings. So I appreciated that from him, and I followed his advice, and a lot of people cannot handle someone being 100% real, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I think a lot of people could not handle Tupac, because he was about as real as they come, and it's like when you get that real, it almost seems like it's game. But that's the best advice he gave me. And since Tupac has passed, I have changed, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's because he passed. I've realized things since he passed, like, you know, really thinking about death and what is it, and, you know, why do people mourn it? Why is it supposed to be such a painful experience? Why is it something that is like it signifies the end, when what I believe is it is not the end? When Tupac passed, I realized there were a lot of selfish people in this world. That's what I realized. Everyone didn't want him to leave here for their own selfish reasons. And as soon as I realized that that's what it was that had me about to go cuckoo, you know, I was able to let go and say if he really wanted to stay here, he would have pulled through. But it was his choice and his decision, and obviously there's life after death. So I guess he decided to move on, and I'm 100% with any decision that he would have made, you know. It was a little weird being in the presence of Tupac, and we're very similar. Similar to the point where we almost clashed. Both Geminis, and it was almost like 4 people being in a room. You know, and I don't know if this has any significance, but I was born on an odd day, the 27th, and he was born on the 16th, which equals to 7, an odd day, and we were odd. It was very odd when we were together. I got a chance to go to his house a few months before he passed on, and it was weird. It was a very weird experience, because everything that was in my cabinets was in his cabinets. It's down to the seasonings in the kitchen, you know, the types of food that we ate, the pot set, the chairs that we sat in. I look at the way his life was, and I don't know, I see a lot of that in me. What is life? To live is to believe. To love is to receive. Check it out. Check it out now. Come on. Yeah. What? Yeah. Young woman confused, young woman abused. You must understand, it's never too late to lose who you are and choose who you are supposed to be, supposed to become. You've been in and out, up and down, back and forth, backwards, around. Not a friend, not a mother, not a father, just God. And you should make a choice what you ought to do. Matters most who you are to you. Opinions of the old and young shouldn't matter to you. Take advice, think it over twice. Make the choice that helps you sleep at night. That is decent, but recently things have shown us we have done the wrong things often. Never suicide, that's the easy route. There's always another way out. Life
is like a party, sauce merry-go-round. And though you may swing high, sometimes you may even fall down. And though you may get slow, you must get back up.
Get up.
You are blooming.
And see, if you went through life with your eyes closed, you never would have known it was a high road. Let people get the best of you and get mad at them instead of being mad at yourself. You're only number one in your life, and you will decide if it goes right. Every time you digress, defeat your progress. Feed you knowledge, but you must digest. The controversial can get personal. They don't understand to the role reversal. Seeking fame, play their games. Gave a whole lot for a whole little game. When push comes to shove, do you push or shove? When the choice is yours, do you leave or love? All the tears you cried, you dying inside. When will you decide to survive?
Life is like a party, sauce merry-go-round. And though you may swing high, sometimes you may even fall down. And though you may get stuck, you must get back up. You are moving love. Life is like a party, sauce merry-go-round. And though you may swing high, sometimes you may even fall down. And though you may get stuck, you must get back up. You must get back. You are blooming love. This evening, everybody clap your hands. Why don't you clap your hands, everybody? Everybody clap your hands. Why don't you clap your hands on the left side? Everybody clap your hands. Why don't you clap your hands, everybody? Everybody clap your hands, y'all. Clap your hands, y'all. Oh, clap your hands. If you believe it, clap your hands. Blooming love. Life is like a party, sauce merry-go-round. Life is like a party. Though you may swing high, sometimes you may even fall down. And though you may get stuck, you must addicted to the dark side. Somewhere inside my childhood when it's my heart died. And even though we both came from the same places, the money and the fame made us all change places. How could it be through the misery that came to pass? The hard times make a true friend afraid to ask for currency, but you can run to me when you need, and I'll never leave. Honestly, someone to believe in. As you can see, it's a small thing to a truth. What could I do? Real homies help you get through. And coming new, he do the same thing if he could. Cause in the hood, true homies make you feel good. And half the times we be acting up, call the cops, bringing a cease to the peace that was on my block. It never stops when my mama asks me, will I change? I tell her, yeah, but it's clear I'll always be the same until the end of time.
These broken wings, I need your hands to come and heal me once again.
Until the end of time.
Till the end of time. Till the end of time. Till the end of
Please Lord forgive me for my life of sin. My heart still seem to scare all my sister's kids. So you know I don't hang around the house much. This all night money making got me out of touch. Shit, ain't flashed a smile in a long while. An unexpected birth, worse of the ghetto childs. My attitude got me walking solo, ride out alone in my Lolo, watching the whole world move in slow-mo. For quiet times disappear, listen to the ocean. Smoking ports, think my thoughts, then it's back to coasting. Who can I trust in this cold world? My phony homie had a baby by my old girl, but I ain't tripping, I'm a player, I ain't sweating him. My sexy sister had a moment like a Mexican. His next of kin, no remorse, it was meant to happen. Besides rapping, only thing I did good was scrapping. Until the end of time.
these broken wings, I need your hands to come and heal me once again. So
Until the
I
end of
can
time.
fly till the end of, till the end of. Please take these broken wings. I need your hands to come and heal me once again. So
Until the
I
end of
can
time.
fly till the end of time.
Now who's to say if I was right or wrong? To live my life as an outlaw all along. Remain strong in this planet full of player haters. They conversate with death row full of demonstrators. And in the end drinking Hennessy made all my enemies envy me. So cold when I flow, eliminating easily. Fall to their knees, they bleed for their right to bleed. All begging me to keep the peace. What I can see closer to achieve. In times of danger, don't freeze, time to be a G. Follow my lead, I supply everything you need. And out to game in the training to make a G. Remember me as an outcast outlaw. Another album out, that's what I'm about. More, getting raw till the day I see my casket buried as a G, while the whole world remembers me until the end of time.
Take these broken wings. I need your hands to come and heal me once again, once again, once
Until the end of time.
So I can fly away, 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 till the end of time. Lord, take these broken wings. I need your hands to come and heal me once again, once again, so
Until the end
I
of
can
time.
fly. Till the end of time. If an angel comes down and takes me away, memories of me and my songs will always stay.
Until the end of
Because
time.
till the end of time. Till the end of time.
Maybe it's the thugs in me.